Hey, everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another Smash Up unboxing component video for the second expansion, which is Science Fiction Double Feature. So we're getting into some more classic types. This game never ceases to have some awesome things. Like all the other games, I'm going to keep saying, you can always buy this, play it by itself if you really want, but since you only have 4 expansions, or 4 different factions, you're going to have to just combine them together. If you want more rules on how to play, check out the first video, where I kind of go through the rules. I'm not going to re-go through them every single time, but the core concept of the game is just, you have 2 20-card decks of different factions, you smash them together, make a full 40-card deck, and then that's how you play it. So you have 8 spies, for example, and then you play cards, either minions or actions, to try and break bases to gain VP points. This set's going to come with tokens, so the base game does not come with tokens. I'm pretty sure all the rest of the expansions do, so each ones are a little bit different. This one has like laser technology attached to it. I didn't bring out the actual tokens, they're just in the book. I'll just show links in the book. But you're going to get a pile of those to help keep track of your points. And different rules on what different words mean. And then our 4 different factions. We have cyborg apes, shapeshifters, super spies, and time travelers. And I'm not going to go through and read all this stuff, but it's there if you want to pause it and read those. Alright, so let's hop in and look at them. See what we got in today's set. So we're going to start off with some monkeys. Or apes. Probably don't want to be called monkeys. One of my favorite things about this is just, I love all the different factions and all the different teams and all that different stuff is all neat. But I love all the references. So we have 4 copies of Furious George instead of like Curious George. So Cyber Apes, it has ongoing, has +1 power for each action played on it. So upgrade it, it becomes even more powerful. We have a Baboom. I have 3 copies of those. Talent, playing action on this minion as an extra action. We have 2 copies of Clyde 2.0. Ongoing, if your actions played on minions here go to the discard pile, you may place them into your hand instead. And our big one is we have the Cyberback. Ongoing, you may play actions onto this minion from your discard pile instead of your hand. So you guys like to beef themselves up with actions, so let's take what some of those are. Missing uplink instead of, I think, the missing link. Playing your minion, ongoing, drawing an additional card at the end of your turn. That's awesome. We have a flying monkey, playing a minion, special. After this base scores, you may move this minion to another base instead of the discard pile. Destroy this action. Going bananas, choose a base, destroy all other players' actions played on that base and minions there. Monkey see, monkey do. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Place any number of actions revealed into your hand. Shuffle the rest into your game. These guys really love their actions. Juiced up. Playing a minion. Ongoing. This minion has +2 power for each action on it, including this one. 2 copies of Cyber Evolution. Cyber Evolution. Playing a minion, ongoing, this minion has +3 power. 2 copies of Shielding. Playing a minion, ongoing, this minion and other actions on it are not affected by other players' actions. And our final one is Monkey on Your Back. Playing your minion's talent. Destroy another player's minion here of 4 or less power. Place this card on the bottom of your deck. Nice. Oh, I see. He's got dynamite and a timer on his head. That is horse. He's going to destroy a pirate. Our two bases are Primate Park. The winner may place his or her actions played on minions here back into his or her hand. And the Monkey Lab. Minions here get +1 power for each action played on them. Dang, those are some powerful cards. That would be fun to play with the Wizards from the base game, because they have effects that let them play a lot of actions repeatedly. Alright, up next we have some Time Travelers. We got 4 copies of the Jumper. Ongoing. When this minion goes into the discard pile from play, you may place it back into your hand. We have a Time Raider. Kind of funny, instead of like a Tomb Raider. We have the Time Raider. Just dodging arrows. Place a card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. So kind of manipulate where things go. We have 2 copies of Repeater Perfect. Place an action from your discard pile on top of your deck. And our final minion is Dr. Wen instead of Doctor Who. You may return another of your minions you have played. You may return another of your minions in play to your hand. You may play it again as an extra minion. And it lets you use one of its bonus effects a second time. Kind of fun. Like they're all about reusing cards, is what it looks like, which makes sense for Time Travelers. So we have 2.1 gigawatts, which is the reference to Back to the Future. Shuffle all your actions or all your minions from your discard pile into your deck. So these guys will work really well with those monkeys, or the apes. I'm sorry. Into the Time Scope. You got 2 copies of that. Return a card in play to its owner's hand. Oh yeah, that could hurt. We have 2 copies of Do-Over. Return your minion from a base to your hand. You may play it again as an extra minion. We have Time Walk. You may play an extra minion and an extra action this turn. Draw 2 cards. Place this card on the bottom of your deck instead of your discard pile. Ooh, that's powerful. We have a Wormhole. Special. After this base scores, shuffle your minions there into your deck instead of placing them into your discard pile. Time is fleeting. Play after a base scores. If there's a base in the discard pile, add a base of your choice from the discard pile instead of drawing a new one. Well, that's cool. Get to reuse a base. Haven't seen that effect before. It's astounding. Playing action card from your discard pile is an extra action. And Stasis Field. Play on a base. This base cannot score. Destroy this action at the start of your next turn. Kind of freezes everything, gives you a chance to do some stuff. Our 2 bases are the Nexus. The winner replaces this base with the base of his or her choice from the base discard pile, if possible. And the Portal Room. The winner takes an extra turn after the current turn ends. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, those are Time Travelers. That's, love the mechanic. A lot of reusing stuff. Now we're going to have the Secret Spies. Why do I want to say that's not what they're called? Super Spies. So how could you have a spy without starting as a Spies? We have 4 of them. Their symbol is a little martini glass, which of course is a nod to James Bond. So here's our spy. It says, which is the top 3 cards of your deck. Place them on the top or bottom of your deck in any order. Deck stacking, definitely good. 3 copies of an operative. Reveal the top card of each player's deck. Place any of those cards on the bottom of their owner's deck. Return the others to the top of their deck. So manipulating your deck or an opponent's, kind of like moving information around. We have a mole. 2 copies of him. He even has a little mole. Ongoing. Before this base scores, you may play an action as a special action. And then finally, we have, of course, our secret agent. Ongoing. After another player plays an action, he or she must discard a card. And I love the titles for all these. So we're going to get 2 copies of For My Eyes Only. Look at your top 5 cards of your deck. Place them on the top or bottom of the deck in any order. You know, like they have little nodes of who they're fighting against. They have a little Havoc, which is one of the other cards too. Mindraker. So lots of these are parody names or off names of James Bond movies. So like instead of Moonraker, we have Mindraker. Playing a base. Ongoing. Other players cannot play specials while this base is scoring. From Q with Love. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. So Q is, in the James Bond movies, it would be the tech guy. And it's also From Russia with Love is the name of one of the movies. Live and Let Chum. Name of the movie would be Live and Let Die. And then Chum, because of sharks there. Special. Play before a base scores. Destroy a minion of 3 power or less. So they have this neat mechanic so far, it looks like, to get the spies to like manipulate where cards are in the decks, theirs or their opponents. Plus they also get to do stuff before a base score, so they get that last minute like save. Discards are forever. Movie title off of Diamonds Are Forever. All players reveal cards from their deck until they reveal a minion. Discard all revealed cards. And this could be a good way to manipulate your deck or your opponent's deck. You put your minion on top and you'd be fine. Or discard some of your opponent's stuff so they don't have a minion right away, so they have to discard a bunch more cards. The base is not enough. Which is your 4 different agents. Your spy, your secret agent, your operative, and your mole. Kind of neat, different scenery at them. And the move would be The World Is Not Enough. Special. Play before a base scores. Choose a minion there of 4 power or less. You control that minion till the end of turn. Nice. Steal them for a turn. We got Permit to Kill instead of a License to Kill. Each other player reveals the top 2 cards of his or her deck and discards any minions revealed. Return all other cards to your deck in any way. If they don't have minions, they can't do a whole lot, can they? And 2 copies of The Spy Who Ditched Me, which is played off The Spy Who Loved Me, I believe. I say that and I'm questioning that. I also like the fact that her white costume is like the one from the movies. I want to say it was Ursula Andress that wore it, but I could be wrong. I haven't really watched the James Bond movies, so my knowledge is, minor on it. Other players must discard a minion or reveal their hand to show they have no minions. Yeah, these are all about getting rid of minions, aren't they? Take out the competition. We have ISI's Swinging Pad. This is the hero's like control base. The winner may look at the top 3 cards of his or her deck and return them in any order. And the Secret Volcano Headquarters, which would be the bad guy's base. Before this base scores, all players reveal the top card of their deck. Reveal all minions here. Nice. So, honestly, like after seeing that, like these, I'd almost love to have like the opposite. Like we have the spies, which are the heroes. I'd love to have like the supervillains as a set. I don't believe there's any that are 100% like. There might be some that's thematically close, but nothing exact. So our last one we have is Shapeshifter, and I saved this one because the artwork is really neat. So we have 3 copies of Mimic, which is a 0 power one, but it says this minion's power is equal to the highest power printed minion card in play. And you can see him turning into one of the Shinobis. But that's definitely cool. You can basically break whatever you want. We have 4 copies of Copycat, which shows him taking out one of the gnomes laying in the back. Choosing the other player's minion in play, this card has the same ability as that minion until the end of turn. We have Gelf, which I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be stands for. Genetically engineered life form. I said I didn't know it and I thought about it for 2 seconds. Genetically engineered life form. Talent. Search your deck for a non-Gelf minion of 4 power or less. Shuffle that minion into your deck. Play that minion here as an extra minion. Okay, so he gets to play it and he gets to bring another one in. And then finally we have Doppelganger. He's turning into a bear. Special. When this minion goes to the discard pile from a base, search your deck for a minion, play it as an extra minion, shuffle your deck. Our actions are Transmogrify. Destroy one of your minions, search your deck for a minion with the same or lower power as it, play as an extra minion, shuffle your deck. These are all about, like, bringing back extra extra characters. So this might actually not have been the second set, or it may have came out in conjunction, because these guys are from the Cthulhu expansion. So it's like each different card has a thing from a different faction, which is I really love. Yes, these guys are the guys from the Cthulhu, because these guys are also from there. The Miskatonic, so that's Mitosis. Choose a minion and play. Play a copy of that card from your hand as an extra minion. You double up what you're doing. We have Splice is nice. Playing a minion, ongoing. This minion has +2 power. He's getting a little bit of stuff from. There's like a blade from one guy, a staff from another guy, rockets from like probably the dinos, eye thing from the cyborg apes. We have Shell Game. I don't think we've had a turtle yet. It just might be interesting. Plus an ongoing minion. This minion cannot be destroyed. Back to the Future. Destroy a minion. That minion's owner may immediately play an extra minion. Cellular Bonding. Oh, it's just funny because it's James Bond type thing. Playing a minion. Choosing action on that minion ongoing. This card has the abilities of chosen action. Here, double up your actions. Here we have Really. He doesn't want to turn into a zombie. Destroy one of your minions, play an extra minion for your discard pile at the same or lower power. And then the final 2 we have are Genetic Shift. Either each of your minions gains +1 power till the end of turn, or one of your minions gains +3 power till the end of turn, your choice. Which is super helpful, depending on what you're trying to do. Yes, this guy's all about copying, using other players' abilities, gaining guys back. A little roundabout. We have Faceless City. Once per turn, after you play a minion here, search your deck for a copy of that minion, reveal it, and place it into your hand, shuffle your deck. And the Vats. You may not play a minion here that has the same name as another minion here. So some of these things where they have play guys with the same name are going to be very beneficial for some of these decks that have a lot of the same copies of stuff like Zombies did, Robots did. In the Cthulhu set, there'll be the locals are all the same, stuff like that. But there's other ones where there's some where there's like one different character for each thing. They don't have duplicates. So they're going to actually be not as good, combined with those teams. But that's what makes this game really fun. Is that you gotta kind of play around to see what teams work with what. So there's our science fiction double feature. Got some really neat ones. So check out the other videos. See you guys later. Bye.